don't know how good that would go for him.
Yeah, we'll find out as we get into our very first match between TRUEWHALE and PINKROID here in the semifinals. Let's see a Game 5, guys, right?
I would love to see that right now, to be honest. Frankly, I'm rooting for the Americas region. This is our chance. Let's do this.
Is Game 5 going to be extinct? You know, like we haven't seen it today. It hasn't
ever
appeared.
elusive. Game 5. I've heard tell. Oh, congratulations to everybody. We just reached our second accumulated viewership reward, which means in addition to the Scrolls and Rainbow Mon that we got earlier, now we're also getting 2 legendary 6-star runes and a re-app. Thank you to everybody for watching.
Oh, thank you for that re-app. I can feel the trip roll coming my way already.
Well, here we go, guys. We've got our pre-bans here. Laura and Vanessa, the pre-bans. PINKROID choosing to lock in a Chiwu first pick. This is quite interesting.
Yeah, very unique. Interesting it is. Let's see if TRUEWHALE sticks to his guns and gets the Water Ryu very strong against the Chiwu already. It's a monster that generally, you know, doesn't get that glancing because of the elemental advantage. Also gets a turn immediately after, and the Wedgeette is right there. But we talked about those high base speed units. Segment, Etna. Oh, I love that change. I just love the Water Ryu.
Yep, there's that Water Ryu. He opts for
It's
the
not
Water
the
Ryu,
more.
and it's
So
not the more.
is this a despair
I
unit?
don't know, maybe.
What?
Like,
Or did he
possibly.
swap them to play mind games on us?
Oh my god, this is
He
like more mind
absolutely
game
could've.
stuff right here.
He absolutely could have.
PINKROID taking his sweet time. He went down in the first pick. Right now, he's really looking at these 2 units. Will an Etna come out? Will Cigar, you know, the Tian Lang is already here. Great counter against the Water Ryu.
I think he's going to transition. Yeah, there it is. I think I'm going to
Bruisery.
transition to turn 2. Now I hate the Chiwu, to be honest. Like, I think
don't-
that's the wrong
well,
speed lead,
I'll
the
tell
wrong
you
unit when
something.
When you're
If
swapping a Bruiser.
If he picks a Kitian de Shang in his next phase, that explains a lot of the Chiwu. That's what he might be thinking.
Interesting that he's going with the Shan here, taking a route that Big V took here.
Mm-hmm. And it did not go too well, but he goes Sean and Nikki. Nikki, a very strong unit right here. I really like the Shizuka with only
do
one
too.
reset on the table. Does he lock down the monkey, or does he bring something else that's bruisery that can deal with these 4?
I really like that Shizuka. That's a very, very troublesome unit. Annabelle is going to be hitting the field here. I actually really like the Annabelle. Very water heavy. Can't help but see like a win unit coming out here that's going to get banned as the 5th pick here with TRUEWHALE.
Yeah, I think it looks comfortable if he picks the Annabelle to play against these 4. Juno is great as well, but I think that maybe the Sean now versus the Juno when the Sean versus the Annabelle, I think he's a little bit stronger versus the Juno.
Yeah, definitely. I
Right?
do agree with that. But I do like PINKROID opening up his draft here, going with 2 water and 2 fire instead of going with 3 water there. I mean it's Juno. Like, can you signal a Juno going through or what with a Masha last pick? You know,
You know what? I think that either Sean or Masha ban is fine here, to be honest.
Sean's the ban.
Yeah, or if he wants to ban the speed lead, though, that might be something that might surprise us, Stoic.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. I do think the Sean's going to get banned out here. I think this Shizuka's too good, but it looks like Camilla's going to get the ban, and Nikki's going to get the ban as well.
I don't know. He took out the sustain, so that's an interesting choice. I like that. I do agree with you that the Sean is very dangerous in this matchup, but he has the Shizuka still. He has the Tian Lang. The damage was removed. The main source of damage is not here anymore. Does he get the reset on turn 1 on the Shizuka?
Yeah,
Gets
he
it.
does get it. That's super, super important there. He needs to even get this strip right here on top of Tian Lang. He doesn't get that as well, so it's not completely clean on this field here. Big skill 2 going out there. No stun's going to be happening, though. We are primed and ready with a massive skill 2. We can throw this right into the Juno, opening up Curse of the Beautiful.
Yeah, this.
Oh man. That's some big damage, dude.
This is very dangerous. Opens up the whole game for himself. Now he can just go little by little, taking one at a time. And the thing is, he has 2 units that can kill the Juno. That's why we wanted to see either the Masha or the Shangan. So far, Tian Lang.
He goes for Curse of Beautiful anyways. Everything's really, really healthy right now. Heal blocks are going to be landing on this field. There's the additional turn. He's going to shake that defense break. That's
The
not
Juno,
what he wanted
the
to see.
Juno's dead because the Shan is going to send her to oblivion in the next turn.
Oh, you are right. He does take advantage of that.
Mm-hmm.
There's that squall coming out here. Juno will get smashed with this.
Oh,
no
missed
way!
the crit!
And a revenge despair stun. The
Wait,
odds.
what happened?
Wait.
I want to take a
It was
look.
because of the speed buff. So Juno was faster.
Yeah, I
So
know,
he got
but
the
but
crit.
even with that, I wouldn't run a low crit Sean in this level.
Auto crit.
Yeah, I know, but even
Ooh,
with that, you can still
resistance.
have the crit
He
on it.
resisted the reset
Yeah.
going out onto Shizuka as well. I do think he still keeps going into that Juno, but not
Yeah.
going to happen there. This is going to be a dismounted Masha.
Stoic, this might have turned the match, to be completely honest. Like, right now, if you remove the Sean from the field, this Juno suddenly becomes super dangerous.
Well, you still have to be very careful with the violent proccing of Masha, because Masha does have that ability to take Juno out. Juno's
Yeah.
not that healthy right now, so he
Yeah.
does have to. That is the correct target to go after.
Oh!
First skill, he could put it into either one of these units, but I do think he should be going after this Juno. This Juno might be built on Nemesis, so I wouldn't hit that unit just yet. Reset probably stays on this Tian Lang with the skill 2, or maybe even going back to Shizuka.
Shizuka,
did get
yeah.
reset already, but I think, yeah, he's coming right back to that unit. This has to go into the Juno.
Can it crit
He's got to
kill?
remove that unit from the field here.
Oh!
Choosing to not go after. We do have a skill
Oh.
too. So maybe the Water Ryu is going to be enough to take out the Juno, but this has got to drop the Tian Lang. Tian Lang is going to be dropping here.
Okay, I think he still got it. The reset on the Shizuka was very strong, and like you said, the Juno's too low. She has to go for the Hail Mary, misses the stun on the Masha, and that looks like game 1 for TRUEWHALE, even with the miss crit. Oh,
Ooh,
counter.
Go for that. Gets countered right here. Does get that squall. Put that into the Shizuka. We're not worried about that Juno right now.
The Juno's gone right now.
Oh, man.
Oh, whoa, that is, some interesting skill choice right there. Just go for skill 1, kills it. The Shizuka's almost fully reset. Not a lot
Ooh,
for her
that
to
just
do.
turned. Did we crit water? We do
Yeah.
finally crit water. TRUEWHALE taking round 1 from PINKROID.
Masha almost forgot that she has Elemental King. She
Yeah.
almost ran.
Yeah.
Oh wait, I'm supposed to crit on water. My bad.
Let me do it again.
Yeah, let me try that one more time. Wow, TRUEWHALE taking round 1 up against PINKROID. Almost slipped through his fingers a couple times there, but you know what? He took it in the end, and that's a win for the Americas region.
Super close match right there, though. Like, to be honest, like there really could have been a lot of things to happen right there. We could have saw a crazy amount of despair stuns coming out of Juno, but when you see a Juno revenge despair stun, it's just like jaw dropping to see that even happen right there. That's just like crazy RNG that even like came to terms there.
Yeah.
I just want to bring something out there. His best boy, Tian Lang, disappointed and did not strip, did not stun.
Did not stun, didn't
Good
do
point,
anything.
good point, yeah.
For me, that was a key thing in the match. When that didn't happen, I think TRUEWHALE kind of like, I saw him breathing and he was like, okay, I got this
I've
under
got
control.
a window, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the cue that he had that breathing room. You know, TRUEWHALE was able to kind of take control of the game after that. Tian Lang really didn't put in a whole lot of effort to win that game. I did like seeing the Masha. The Masha did great. I love that unit.
Masha and the Sean, I think you couldn't have left both of them side by side because it's too much damage to remove the Juno. And you gave a good call about the speed buff on the Juno not making the auto crit, but I'm, as a poor man's Sean user, aka Taeor, my Taeor still has 80% crit rate because I'm super afraid of that.
That's actually a really good tech to run, and not a lot of people run that tech. Most people kind of go low crit rate. And I like what you said. It's like when you're here at the World Finals of SWC, you want to make sure that you have that advantage, even if you're lower on speed than your opponent, because you're more likely to be lower on speed here than anywhere else.
But still worked out.
Still worked out. Still worked out.
Great picks. A lot of damage coming out from TRUEWHALE on this first game.
Yep, that's right. Well, we're getting into round number 2 right here between PINKROID and TRUEWHALE. Pre-bans, well, they got the Wajet, and that Light Monkey King getting a pre-ban in this match with TRUEWHALE with the first pick here.
Two very strong drafters. We can't say much about the first match. Let's see how they adapt. TRUEWHALE will get the Laura, not the Water Ryu. Interesting. That leaves an opening.
It definitely does leave an opening. I do think he should take units that, PINKROID has an opportunity of taking and not that Laura, because I think the Laura, not that the Laura is a bad pick by any means there, but I don't think Laura needs to happen. We have seen this before. Vanessa, Cigar, these are excellent first picks here.
I agree with you. I really like it. Very consistent. Now he puts 33% on his side with the Oliver and a Carno. Okay.
What's scary about this Oliver, for a person who loves to draft an Antares, you are justifying that Antares right now, taking that Oliver.
Good point. I like the Masha coming out of PINKROID right now. And I got to tell you something. The Fire Emblem Bison is a monster that I used to love a lot. I think he's very inconsistent nowadays. We saw TRUEWHALE lose a game using him in the America's Cup. So I don't know how well he can perform, but I do love the Kinky coming out and maybe some sort of sustain, something that can bring, beautiful, a Praha.
Yep, I
Amazing
really do like
picks.
I think the Pra is a very, very good unit. No immunity on the side of PINKROID right now. So because of that lack of immunity, Oliver does look super dangerous right now. But I think what he's doing is he's trying to set up a defense break. We're looking at a Vanessa-Masha combination going somewhere. If those two units make it through, I want to say the Vanessa is going to be that fast to go right behind the Vanessa.
That's a good point. You know what I really like right now? A Camilla. A Camilla is an interesting unit that can deal with a lot of stuff, but it's probably going to get banned, or the reset is going to get banned. Oh, interesting.
I think that's okay.
Is he going to just ban the Hey Gang and
he's
go right in?
Kinky. That's.
Oh, yeah, on his side. But I mean on TRUEWHALE's side, I don't know. This Hey Gang is dangerous. It's very difficult. Oh, he bans the Robo. He got the bait.
I know. I wasn't expecting any of these bans coming out here. So when Robo gets the ban, the Fire and Bison is going to get the ban as well. 33 speed leads for both these players here. Is the Cigar faster than that Laura?
Interesting, yeah. Interesting. Let's see. The
The
Laura
answer
takes
is no.
turn one, but there's a Hey Gang, my friend. Even if you do it, the Hey Gang will probably cut. Let's see if it happens. Yes, sir.
Get the full team strip here.
Yeah, I don't
Vanessa
know.
is in front. Hey Gang is going to be in front of them. Let's see where this Masha is
Cigar
going to be
goes
right
in.
Cigar's getting full team reset attack bar reduction as well. We've got a Laura that's potentially going to get this. Oh my God. He opens it up. There it is. I said he was going to get the defense break on top of that Oliver, and that's the unit that he wants to. Doesn't pop? But he procs anyways.
Yeah, that's why you ban that Hey Gang. He needs a proc. No proc on the Oliver. The Praha is reset. You can keep controlling this Oliver. This Masha has so much damage. It's going to be Kinky versus the world, Stoic.
Yeah, I think this is a violent Kinky. This is not a despair one, so I think he still goes with the skill too. Looks like he really wants to keep pushing for the defense breaks, which is very, very fair, especially when you've got Praha who's able to do a little bit of damage too.
He needs a proc right now from the Oliver. No proc again. The luck is not on his side on this one. If there's one proc from Cigar, though, this might be a lock. Doesn't get it. He can remove a unit from the field and not risk it.
Yeah, Masha is crazy right now. Big damage is going to be coming out on that Praha on the Elemental King Masha once again. Crazy.
That was a bit risky, but it worked.
Crazy that even happened. So there's the additional turns coming out of the Kinky. It's not going to be that impactful right now with how far ahead PINKROID is right now.
But I will tell you something. The one stun is removed. This might be a Kinky solo. I really like TRUEWHALE's choice of removing the unit that had Despair, because right now, every time he uses something, he counters. He counters the whole time. How do you stop this, Kinky? Yeah, there's no way.
He needed a dismount right there. He needed to get that dismount, and Vanessa's got to go. So
the
he has to
death
get
break.
that second skill up.
I'm telling you.
This needs to be a dismount.
Telling you.
He has to go into the Vanessa.
He doesn't care. He doesn't care.
There's the defense break, though. He's got to take out the Vanessa.
Oh, my God.
Oh, that was huge.
He can kill.
Oh,
my God.
For the Endure.
Skill 2, sir. Skill 2.
The
Endure.
Oh! Wow! Holy cow.
Oh, my God.
By the grace of God, TRUEWHALE gets a round 2 victory.
This is one of my favorite matches. His targeting, Stoic, removing the Despair unit was on point. PINKROID did an amazing job on the draft. He thought about everything except the Kinky.
Yeah.
Everything except the Kinky. I wanted to say something in the pick ban phase, but I didn't want it to be like the caster's curse where the Masha perfectly takes advantage of the Kinky in the game. So it's not worth it. It's not worth it. What a great game.
I did think the Masha was going to take advantage of the Kinky, though, and it just didn't happen. That's so crazy to see it come out like that, because I thought PINKROID had it in the bag, to be honest with you, that entire time.
I
agree with you. It was very close.
The Kinky was such an amazing point of foresight from TRUEWHALE. That was amazing. Impeccable choice. I gotta say, I love the way the PINKROID actually operated during the game, especially when he was like, you know what, I'm a little ahead. I could risk going element disadvantage right now with the Masha and aiming at the Praha. That was so cool, and he was rewarded for it. The double crit on water. Love it. I thought, that's territory for Masha and Bird. Only those two units can do it. It was great to see. Here we go, guys. We are going into what could be the last round of this semifinal set between TRUEWHALE and PINKROID, with TRUEWHALE sitting at match point.
Match point. There's been a lot of 3-0s right now today. This would be insane if that's what's happening here, but we'll find out, guys. Pre-bans. Here we are again. Laura and Vanessa once again getting pre-banned. PINKROID does have first pick here.
Yeah, I love that you brought up that, Evan. Masha, the spiritual successor of Perna, Doesn't care what your color is. It's going to crit on you. PINKROID right here with pick number 1. Sekhmet comes out. Backs against the wall. Let's see if he can truly show his colors and take a game back to pressure TRUEWHALE.
Yep, so there's that Wedget and the Chunk Punk. I mean, again, like we haven't seen the cigar coming out of TRUEWHALE. I do think whatever that cigar was, it's a Chunk Punk now.
Mm-hmm. The Tianlang coming out, very strong unit. Didn't perform very well on game number 1, but he brings it. I think you can try to bring something to bait out more control, maybe a cigar, something like that, and then you slap the Bruiser, right? You bring on the Fire Monkey. Maybe you bring on, if there's not enough reset, a Shizuka. Let's see what TRUEWHALE responds with.
Stop.
On
It's almost like
Okeanos.
he's
No
from
way.
from the Americas region.
It's almost like he's listening to our calls.
No way.
The Water Ryu and the Oki. Oki says, please hold my beer. I am still better than cigar.
Yep. I was gonna say that Fire Pure Vanilla comes out there. So many people are drafting this unit. I just
Why do you hate it so much? I don't understand.
It's Jackson at home.
Not
Jackson
everyone
at
has
home.
Jackson, my friend. You
Well,
got to
that's
understand that.
Well, we've got Jackson at home.
I
You don't need
massive
Jackson.
dislike for this
We've got
unit.
Jackson at home.
I think Jackson is a phenomenal unit, but just because he has the both attack bar gain, attack bar pushback inside his passive, and this right here just has one. It has one version. I don't like it.
Sure. It's
like
like, the Cardinal, the M Bison, the Fire version comes out right here. I really like the draft from TRUEWHALE, but also PINKROID brought out some interesting units to deal with the reset, the attack bar gain. It's going to be really interesting to see if he lets everyone through or if he bans this Tianlang.
I think he bans the Tianlang.
Yeah, I agree. It looks like it because he has the Water Ryu, he has the Okeanos, he has the Wedget, a lot of attack bar gain. Even the M Bison gains attack bar on skill number 2.
Oh, bans out the
No!
facilitator,
Oki
Jemai.
ban?
What?
Wait, Oki ban?
What?
Oki ban.
I was not expecting this.
Where are we?
One of the resets is gone, my friends. We're going into game number 3, match point for TRUEWHALE,
That's
Stoic.
interesting. It really is interesting here. Well, we got a second skill coming out here looking for a full team strip. Does not get that strip on top of the Sean. Wedget looking to boost up that team here.
The resist, very important on the Sean, my friend.
Yep.
Right now, he needs to reduce attack
Serious
bars.
matter.
Yeah, I think you can't risk it. He risked
Whoa.
it. Whoa, nothing.
He goes for the third skill, though. Unless
For
he
the
goes for the second
damage.
skill to push back the attack.
Yeah.
No, opting to go for third skill. He's going
Yeah.
all in here.
Yeah, because he knows the stun is coming out from the Sean, right? So he needs to use it. Right now, he can go for the strip on the Chunk Punk. Yes, sir. Get resisted.
Oh,
What?
wow.
What happened? Where are the stuns? What is this Sean doing? Oh my God, PINKROID not getting any activations right here.
Yeah, not looking good at all. I mean, we've said this before. If Sekhmet doesn't do what she needs to do in the first round, that's like the biggest throw when Sekhmet's not able to do that. Not looking good at all for PINKROID right now. Not landing skills is very, very difficult to have to deal with. Attack bar pushback is available with this first skill here. Probably going towards the highest attack bar. Opting to go for Sean here.
You need the skill 2, the Curse of the Beautiful. Don't risk it right now. Yes, sir. He gets it out. Important glancing.
Only defense break is going to be landing on top of that Fire and Bison, though.
Which is the tankiest unit, right? You wanted that on the Chunk Punk or on the Wedget, but he doesn't get that. Now he's forced to reset that Chunk Punk or the Wedget. Both of them will have skill soon.
Yep, looking to get a provoke on top of that. Tianlang does not get it here. Maybe a potential Despair stun if this is the Despair version, because we know it's not the More. This is the Water Ryu.
Yeah.
Let's see if he chooses to go. He does go for that attack break, though, on top of the Tianlang, so we can't tell if this thing is on Despair yet, so no confirmation on that. We do have third skill available. I think he should go and throw that onto the Wedget. Opting to go for the Fire and Bison, though.
Ooh, I don't know. The Chunk Punk has skills right now, but he has 2 fire units, so he's not that worried. He needs to remove units from the field right now. It's starting to get really dangerous. One important proc from the Tianlang. This might be bringing it back. The reduced attack bar, but he has a glancing, and there's 2 fire
Still
units.
has to go for it.
Yeah.
He does have to go for it still, though. Nice little revenge, though, to get a little bit of sustain out of that first skill here. I think he, too's got to go for second skill. Keep pushing that the damage out there, and he does. The units are looking really, really low right now. I don't think he has to go and get the provoke onto that fire unit. No one cares.
Yeah, he's probably going for the Sean right now because the Sean has skills. Glancing, very important. Hit the unit that has the death break. Yes, sir. Get it down, but the Wedget now. The reset didn't come on, and this is a very, very important moment for PINKROID. He needs the Tianlang to work, Stoic.
Yeah, he's got second skill. He's got to use it.
Uh-huh.
Oh, double
finally!
stun. That's really, really big right now.
Finally!
Pushback going out top of the Sean here, though. A little bit of damage. We do get additional turn, and he needs to provoke this Sean. I know it's attack broke, but it's really important that he lands that provoke. Doesn't land that provoke here.
No, not enough damage. Finally, the vanilla getting the shields, the heal. This is the opening for the segment. And PINKROID takes number 3.
Yeah.
That might have been the longest game that we've seen today. I'm sitting there and I'm looking at how deep we are in the mid to late game and all the intricacies, weighing the pros and cons, all the risk assessment of every move made. It felt like that was a game of inches, and PINKROID came out on top.
Man, and I'm sorry, Stoic. I love you, but I gotta say it. The pure vanilla was the MVP of the match. Keeping him there. I'm really sorry. I agree with you that Jackson is 35 times better than her. But in this specific match, when you don't have a Jackson, she was incredible. The heals, the shield, the sustain. Otherwise, we know how strong the artifacts on the side of TRUEWHALE are. He just gets you super down, and she kept bringing them up, little by little. So in this specific match,
in this very specific match,
she did a good job.
She did an okay job.
It's like, let's not get carried away. It's like she was all right. It was all right. Still Jackson at home. That's so funny, man. What a great game. And I'm telling you, like that mid game, I really like seeing the back and forth between the two players. The big swing felt like the Tian Lang skill 2 Stoic when he finally got some stuns. I felt like I hadn't seen that today.
Yeah.
Yeah, TRUEWHALE had a fantastic opener in that match, though. He really did.
He did.
These two players are giving us a show, guys. Like, we can nitpick all we want, look at little details. Maybe this should have been banned, maybe this should have been attacked, but both of them have been extremely consistent, reliable, and really smart at picking and banning.
And TRUEWHALE still at match point. Pre-bans from last time, Laura and Vanessa, now available as we get into round number 4. Let's see what happens right here. Pre-bans Nikki and the Light Monk King. I was not expecting to see these two get banned.
I agree with you. It surprised me, but this is match point. No games can be played here. PINKROID needs a win to give us our first Game 5 of the day.
Yeah, so I'm actually expecting PINKROID to go heavy into turn 1 right now because I think he was expecting Nikki to be one of those turn 2 units that TRUEWHALE likes to bring there, and I like that. So we're expecting to see a turn 1 PINKROID right now because he's stopping the turn 2 power with the Nikki.
He went with the segment instead of the cigar. So we've been seeing a lot of prioritization around this segment, not only in this matchup, but also in the Diligent versus Lest. Interesting because that puts you on double fire, and it gives an opportunity for TRUEWHALE to exploit that.
I think PINKROID's ready for this. I think PINKROID purposely went with the Vanessa segment with the ban on top of the Nikki, he's forcing the Widget and the Lore.
Yes.
Someone who knows what to do. He's
I would
gonna
love.
He's going to be very comfortable in this match.
I would love a Water Ryu steal right now. How strong is Water Ryu into this and taking it away? But you know what? The Heigang does kind of like a similar job in this. Oh, or Water Ryu or Heigang. We don't know.
I think you need the second speed lead, though. Oh.
If you have it depends, right? If you have the Heigang.
In my opinion, you need second speed lead because you already have a segment in your shot. Like, why not go with a second speed? I think the Water Ryu would have been great.
I agree with you. I would have loved it, but this guy is up there and I'm not, so he probably knows what he's doing. I love this. Let's see if TRUEWHALE right now brings something that can guarantee that he doesn't need to ban the segment because the segment looks very threatening.
I think he either goes with 33 speed lead or he brings out that Water Ryu.
Water Ryu is great.
With the Chung Pong as well, though.
Does this tell you, though, that he's banning the Heigang instead then and lets the segment through,
100%,
right?
100% with the ban on the Heigang, though. So
now,
that means PINKROID's free to bring. Look, he's thinking about it. He knows the Heigang's going to get banned.
He needs Bruiser.
He knows what he's doing.
Yeah, he needs a Bruiser right here, or he can bring
I think it's too
the
late.
Tian Lang.
Well, no, it's not too late. It's not too late.
Wait, no, but then if he bans the... Okay, I like that pick because if he bans the Heigang, he has 2 units that move ahead. No.
What an animal.
I actually, I don't know. I think the Heigang had to go either way. I think this is going to be very dangerous.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. Let's see how powerful this Heigang is going to be here as we get into match number 4 with TRUEWHALE and PINKROID. Of course, Water Ryu is going to be kicking things off with us, going with a big skill, too.
I love that you said kicking things because he does kick. Yeah. That's beautiful. The Etna's going to cut in and is going to have a big opportunity to change things right here. The Laura cuts before, so he has to dump the stun and gets it.
Oh!
Gets
gets the additional turn. He's got to go with the skill 3.
I don't know.
He needs to get the immunity off both these units there because the Fire and Bison will be going next there, and with the Chunk Punk.
But the Shun can stun right now, and he gets the triple stun. Oh my god, he can reset right now. This Bison, and gets it!
Yes.
Beautiful play!
PINKROID celebrating right now. He's looking really, really comfortable right now. You can tell that he feels okay with the situation right now. Provoke needs to land on top of that Ethna. Does get it. That's a lot of damage coming towards the Ethna too.
I think that was a small misplay right there. He should have used the stun instead of the strip with Laura, and now he can reset the other unit. No! Resisted!
Needs the defense breaks to be landing here. Serious Matter is going to be coming out. This is really, really important. I know there's glancing, but let's see what happens. He has to use that skill there. Gets the attack bar pushback on top of that Ethna to stop that unit right now, because things are looking really, really good for TRUEWHALE.
Yeah, I think that
He's got to confirm kill on top of this Ethna. He's got to keep pushing away at this. It's lowest unit. Take lives. It's getting really close right there. Fire and Bison is going to be primed to take that unit out.
Yeah, he has to, but that missed reset is the game changer.
Correct.
The Chunk Punk got the push. He gets a proc,
man.
and TRUEWHALE is taking a commanding lead.
I think he's got to confirm kill on top of that Ethna.
You got to kill the Ethna.
There it is. He gets that second skill, pushing up his attack bar. Nothing's happening there. We got skill 2 available to stun all these units up here. TRUEWHALE in full control right now at match point.
Oof. That is very difficult,
man,
and PINKROID quits. TRUEWHALE.
TRUEWHALE moves forward, knocks out PINKROID again, and TRUEWHALE moves forward to meet Les at the finals. What a set, Stun.
That was a crazy, crazy set there. We almost got to see our game 5. We didn't get to see it, boys.
Almost got there. Still elusive. Maybe we'll see it in the grand finals. But I tell you, man, that was quite the showing from TRUEWHALE. I gotta say, the Americas region looking pretty strong right now, and there's the sportsmanship for PINKROID. You know what? Next time could be the charm. He's been here a few times. He's